And I remember even trying to date during this season of my self-discovery, but also, I still wanted to date too. So I would go on dates with people. And when I would go on dates, they were just like negative. Daily reminder, everything seems impossible until it's done. I remember when I first started 40 Countries for 40, people were like, what are you doing? You're trying to live on a plane. That's not real. And I'm like, well, that's something that I want to do. And I remember even trying to date during this season of my self-discovery, but also, I still wanted to date too. So I would go on dates with people. And when I would go on dates, they were just like negative. And I realized that I had to change my frequency of the people that I was around. So luckily, I didn't get discouraged because I would go on dates and people would say to me, like, I'm not doing that. And I'm like, well, I didn't even ask you. I'm just telling you a little bit about myself and something that I want to do. I want to travel the world. And then I remember one guy I went on a date with, and he said, let me tell you now, I don't go to 5-star restaurants. I don't go on vacations and all these things that he don't do. And I was like, oh, okay. And then he said, what about you? And I was just like, I do all those things. But he knew I did that because he was following me on social media. But I guess he wanted to set his boundary. And I appreciate him so much for that and he hit me up and was like, yo, what happened? I said, you told me everything you don't do. Why would I talk to you? And those are the things that I do. I said, now I don't need a 5-star restaurant and I don't need a vacation, but you're not going to tell me what you're not going to do for me. Where the old me would have tried to like, oh, you just got to see the world. Wait until you experience. Wait, like I realized that I don't want to build no bear. I don't want, like, I want you to be exactly who you are and I want to believe you. And there's somebody out there for you. But it was interesting because when I was trying to date, people were saying to me that like my standards was too high and I wasn't going to find anybody and stuff like that. So I said, fine, I don't care. I don't want to live this life that y'all are trying to box me in. I just know I'm not supposed to. So I started traveling, and as y'all all know, in Country 12, I found my husband. So everything is possible. It just has to be done. Don't get discouraged by people's words because people will be scared. One thing I always say is I don't want people putting their fear on me. And some people love me, so they put their fear on me out of love because they don't want me to get hurt. Some people are just scared because they're like, there's no way that's possible. If you believe it, it can be done. Have a great day, y'all.